Let's see. How about now? Can you hear me now, Robert? Can you hear me now? Somebody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me now. Let me know in the chat. So, wow, I just gave you guys this amazing intro. You mean I got to do it all over again? Okay, you can hear me now. Thank you, Robert. So, okay, somebody, okay, thank you. So, in the studio today, which is my kitchen, is Chef Brandon Gadson. He is Le Cordon Bleu trained. He is, okay, Robert said we heard nothing. He is Le Cordon Bleu trained. He is here in the kitchen today cooking up brunch with a bang. Bhangology Brunch with a bang. So while he's getting ready, I'm going to back up since you guys couldn't hear me. I'm Dr. Taunya Lowe. I'm the founder of Bhangology, the only CBD community where we learn, grow, and shop together. Welcome to our October session here, and we're going to have a little fun today. Today we're cooking with Delta-8. And so, as I was saying earlier, that it's Delta-8 THC. And so Delta-8 THC is like the baby brother to Delta-9, which is, the pot, right? It's what everybody knows that they think of when they think of THC. But there are actually 4 types of THC. There's Delta-9, which is, what we know about. Delta-8, which is the baby brother to THC. And I like to tell folks it's on that CBD side of, THC. So it's one of those that's approved by the Farm Bill that they can send. It comes with papers, and we're going to be cooking with it today. It is defined as, it doesn't have the psychoactive effects as marijuana, but it's defined as giving you like a body high. So we should have some full tummies, and we should be feeling really good today. So in the studio with me, we have Natasha Good, who is one of our founding members. So she is here with us today. And, we've been doing our sweepstakes. So we've got Eric Reed, who is our September sweepstakes winner. So he has not only did he win the sweepstakes, but he got the opportunity to come and join us in the studio today as we have brunch with a bang. So I want to encourage everybody to go, if you don't know, like, who is this woman? What are they talking about? Why are they talking about pot on a Saturday morning? Go and visit our website, www.bhangology, and that's BHANG-ology on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Like and subscribe. If you're watching us on Twitter, please subscribe to this channel. When we bring the chef on, make sure you connect with him on all social media streams. So, so you guys didn't hear me when I said that today's broadcast is sponsored by Dr. Khadijah Rapp. She is an emergency room doctor, and she is the founder of the Mobile MD Kit. So the Mobile MD Kit has everything in it that you need to keep you out of the emergency room. So there's some awesome things in here, and I'll show you a little bit later. I actually used that kit a few weeks ago when I got bit by a spider. And then she has the Mobile MD Kit that has all the things that we need in this pandemic for when we're on the go. So there's gloves in here. There's a forehead temperature strip. There's hand sanitizer. There's Band-Aids. There's everything. So I usually keep this in my car. So if you, I'll get the website for you. She's running a special. I think it's a BOGO. So we'll make sure that we get that for you before the end of the broadcast. So Chef, are you ready?
Give it 45 seconds.
Okay, she says to give him 45 seconds. So, Tasha, thanks for being here today. Do you have any questions for the chef before I bring him on? Just ask me, and I'll ask him.
What are we having?
Good question. So, Chef, what are we having today?
So today we're gonna do a seafood pasta, which consists of tiger prawns, baby lobsters, and scallops. It's gonna be like a seafood pasta. Baby.
So we're having a
It's gonna be
seafood
with
pasta
red
today.
sauce.
And he's going to do a red sauce with he's preparing the Delta-8 because apparently you can't just take it and sprinkle it over the food. So that's what I thought. So he's preparing the Delta-8 right now. I think we've lost connection on two of our cameras over here.
So I do have a question. Does he infuse it in the oil, the olive oil? Is that how you're gonna?
Well, actually, this time right here, I'm gonna do it an easy method, where to actually activate the flour, you have to change the form of it, basically, you know. And I'm not gonna change it to a liquid form. I'm gonna leave it as a flour, but I'm gonna actually break it all the way down into an herb. And once it's infused with the heat of the sauce, it's gonna disperse within the sauce.
Oh.
Ooh. Y'all,
Sounds delicious.
You're gonna enjoy it.
it's going to be good.
Yeah.
And it's going to be so good. We have an echo. It's like, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. So if you have not become a member of Bhangology, let me tell you about what we do. We're a growing community, like our Facebook page, but you really want to be a member of the community because in the community, we talk about all of the things going on around in the cannabis industry. We bring in people to talk about the health benefits. So if you're struggling with diabetes, cancer, sleep, anxiety, pain, all of those things, we bring people in to talk about how to best utilize the product, right? So if you're starting at ground zero, a lot of times what we do with medication is we take the medication and we think that we take thing better. But the reality is if we improve our health, it will make the products work better. So speaking of the products, I'm going to show you our product line since you haven't seen them, maybe, possibly, and tell you about this exciting thing we've got coming up for Black Friday. So this is our Bang Box, and this Bang Box has just all the products in it that I'm going to show you. But for Black Friday, we're going to be offering the Bang Box for an incredible deal. And you'll be able to, if you've never tried CBD products, if you've never tried gummies, if you've never tried the tincture, you'll get an opportunity to try them. So let me tell you about our products. This is, and I don't think you can see it, this is our full spectrum vegan gummy. So it doesn't have, gelatin is made from pork. I don't know how old I was when I found that out, but gelatin is made from pork. And, but these are not. And so they're vegan gummies and they're delicious. And if you have pain, they make you feel better. Now, I tell you, if you're not used to taking cannabis products, start with one, choose the limit for the day, start with one. There's another one of our members, she has lupus and she takes one of these and they knock her pain out for 4 hours, I think. And then she takes another one. So that's not bad at all. These are our isolate gummies. And our isolate gummies only have CBD. Full spectrum. I always get that question. What's the difference between full spectrum and isolate? Full spectrum has everything in it. I like to think of the full spectrum gummy as your multivitamin, right? So it's got CBD, a little bit of THC, the legal limits of the law, which is 0.3%. It's got the CBG, the CBN, the CBC. It's the whole entire leaf. That's what you're going to get in the full spectrum. If I can't tell you that full spectrum's not going to show up if you're taking it every day for your pain. I can't tell you it's not going to show up on a drug screen. Know the laws wherever you live, wherever you're watching from. Know the laws in your state, in your job, right? So the isolate CBD is just CBD. It's only the CBD, and it's very effective as well. It's pretty effective as well. And so I've actually tried both, and they work really well, especially if you've had a hard time sleeping, like I have during this pandemic. Popped a couple of these gummies, and I was made brand new. So these are our Bangology gummies, our premium CBD. All of our tinctures are full spectrum, um, are full spectrum. So this CBD, just like the gummies, it has everything in here. Okay. I usually take the tincture daily, so that it gets used to working with the receptors in your body. This is our pain rub. The pain rub is Bay. Pain Rub is Bay. I keep this in my golf bag. This is one of our hero products, and it really helps you with any type of pain that you're having. I it's a it's an air pump, so you just pump it and it comes out, and you rub it on the area where you're having some pain, and it jumps right. It works. It works over a period of time, right? So the thing about it is, none of these products are magical, right? They're not magic. I wish I could take a magic wand and say, "Woof, pain be gone," but you have to use them consistently so they work. So I think our chef is ready to bring. I'm ready to bring him on. I'm going to show you two more of our products. So then the CBG is it's an isolate of just CBG. CBG is good if you have inflammation and pain. So the CBD is used for a lot of different things. But if you want to, again, isolate the product, and you're like, I've got a lot of inflammation. I was just talking with someone the other day, and he said, I've got a lot of knee inflammation. I was like, the CBG is going to be good for you. We have a client in Florida who orders the CBG and the pain rub. So CBG, if you've got pain, inflammation, if you go on our website, the full description of everything that it does is available there. And then the final tincture, we offer 3 tinctures: CBD, CBG, and CBN. Is the CBN. It is the bomb. It is pharmaceutical grade for sleep. And so if you're having problems sleeping, you want to get a good night's sleep, I would say, if you get this, try it on the weekend. Try it on the weekend. Don't try it on a day where you got to get up early and go to work. Try it on the weekend to see how it works with your body, and you should sleep really well. All of our products are 900 milligrams, so you can adjust them in the dropper. It says it's recommended that you start with a low dose and then work your way up. We start at 900 milligrams. And so that way, if you are experiencing pain, sleep, and anxiety, then you're already kind of starting in the middle of the middle. Okay. So I think our chef is our chef ready?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
All right. So I'm going to bring our chef in, add it into the stream, and I'm going to turn it over to him.
Okay. You have to change the process of it. So today, what we're doing, we put it in the oven for 20 minutes. You get the flour, put it in the oven for 20 minutes until it really dries up, until it's like just a dry flour, like a dry herb, basically. So from there, the heat reactivates it from one process to another, and we're just gonna break it all the way down, and we're gonna use it as an herb, just like it's thyme or rosemary or something of that nature. You know, we're gonna include it to our sauce that we have started already back here. And that's it. You know, we're gonna cook off our seafood, cook off our lobster tails, our tiger prawns, scallops, you know, and hopefully we can fill up some bellies.
So, Chef, tell us about your products.
My products.
You have products as well.
Yes.
And I know that you're cooking with them today.
Correct.
So why don't you tell the folks about your products?
Okay, so I have a seasoning line called Scratch's Gourmet Seasoning. I'm trying to see if we can get it going. We have several of them. We have jerk, we have vegetable, pork, seafood, beef, and poultry. All of them, it's all top of the line. It's all top of the line. It's hand-picked seasonings and herbs and spices. All of them are hand-picked and perfectly paired together to go with each vegetable or protein. Now, a lot of people, they're like, I don't want the pork because it's for pork. No, it's just, once again, like I said, it's paired well with pork. You know, but it's actually really good it's good on vegetables. And if you're doing something like it just went off, so let's turn this off real quick. There we go. So like if you're doing something like a teriyaki beef, that pork seasoning will be beautiful with it. Or if you're doing any type of Asian dish, regardless if it's chicken, beef, fish, anything of the nature, that pork will go beautifully with it. You know,
That sounds good, because I don't eat other meats, just the ones that swim.
Mm-hmm.
So and vegetables too. So I'm always looking for great seasonings. So Chef,
yes, ma'am.
you said when you're breaking down the flour, there may be people who don't know what that is. So can you show them the original flour?
Yes.
And then kind of talk about what flour is?
Where did I put it?
Oh, here, you can use one of these.
There you go. That's what I'm looking for right here. Okay. This is the flour. It is grown. Am I correct? Mm-hmm. Okay. You know, it's grown just like any other plant. That's why we just call it a flower.
It's grown from hemp.
And it's grown from hemp, most definitely. You know, but when I say the breakdown of this form right here, if you try to put this in a dish, in this nature right here, it'll be a total loss. It'll be a total loss.
Why is that?
Because of the way that's a good question.
So you mean I don't know how to just take it and grind it up and sprinkle it in?
You can't do that. No, you can't do that. It's not gonna happen that way. You have to actually, because in this form, it's basically used for smoking.
Ah, there you go. Okay.
It's used for smoking. Give me just a second.
So people will typically buy the flour.
Mm-hmm.
They can actually, the same flour that we're cooking with, guys.
They will buy this flour and grind it up, and smoke it. So we're not doing that.
We're taking it, and as Chef Gadson said, he's
really
we're going to change
the
chemical balance of it. Let's just say it like that. I'm going to change the flavor of the food slight, depending on how much you use. And it's just like with any herb or spice, you can overpower it. You know, just like you can put too much rosemary in food. You can put too much basil in something. You know what I mean? You can also put too much of this flour right here in it. You know, and it's going to taste just like it. You know.
Mm.
Yes.
Well, sounds like today is going to be a very yummy, interesting day. So Chef, so what I think I hear you saying is is it heat sensitive?
Yes, ma'am. Very much so. Very
Okay.
much so. It's just like you put fire on.
Oh, right. So that's okay. Okay. Wow, guys, and it smells really good.
It smells beautiful.
It smells so good already. I
So-
can't wait. Now, the chef is actually allergic to shellfish, so he's gonna have some that he has over to the side,
Mhm.
and then one of the Eric in our studio audience who's been helping us make sure that we can broadcast effectively. He also doesn't eat shellfish. So it's going to be interesting to hear their experience of how it tastes with just the sauce and the noodles and everything. But Tasha and I, we're going to be going in. We're going to go in and we don't have anything to do today. And we'll probably check in with you later in the day and let you know just how relaxed we are. And so that's why you need to come on and become a member of the Bhangology Cannabis Society, because we get to do fun stuff like this. So I'm going to turn it back over to the chef.
So can I ask you a question real quick, Sean?
Yes, sir.
So this is the flour after it's just been heated.
Correct.
So you've
Correct.
like released the
I
oils
released
and
all
all
of
the
it.
flavor into it,
Yes, I have.
and you've set it aside, and then you finish the cooking, and you're gonna pop it back
No,
in
I'm
at the
gonna
last.
Actually add it to the sauce so it can infuse all the way throughout the sauce.
So I could think of this as like my oregano on
Exactly.
steroids.
Exactly.
Okay,
There you go.
because I'm the slow
Oregano
one
on
in the room.
steroids. That's
I'm the slow one in the room. I'm gonna ask a lot
That's
of
a
questions.
beautiful way of saying it. That is exactly what it is. Oregano on steroids.
So when you're cooking with this,
Mhm.
is it gonna like? Can you get different flavors from it?
You actually, well,
Or is it pretty much an industry, like there's just this general note
I'm
of
gonna
flavor?
say it like this. It's like avocado.
Mm.
Avocado will take on the flavor of anything that you put it with. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of folks don't know this. Before butter was created, avocado was the natural butter. You know, so this is the same way. It'll take on the flavor of anything that you put it in.
So you don't have to worry about your guests going like, ooh, this has got a funky flavor. What did you put in it? Or
No.
what's this nasty
No.
funk?
No, you don't have to worry
Because
about that.
we've all gone through the park and smelled somebody smoking pot and thought, ooh, that stinks.
Correct.
It's not gonna do that to my food.
It is not.
Okay.
It is not. That's why I said we're gonna change the format of it. You know, the chemical of it.
So, Chef, how often do you like cooking with cannabis?
I love it.
Okay, and why?
Because I like to watch the effects that it has.
So, guys, you can see he's chopping and dicing it up.
So when you prepare a menu and you know you're gonna be using cannabis,
Mm-hmm.
do you change the menu or what you're actually gonna cook so that you can utilize the herb better or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do. I will.
So I
critique
could
it
call
just a
you
tad.
and you would do a 4-course,
Of course,
relax and enjoy and then smile kind of meal.
And you're gonna get your first course within the next 30 minutes. You'll be feeling pretty well. And the thing about cooking with cannabis is, even though you're full, you're gonna still want to eat more.
That's a restaurant owner's delight.
Exactly.
We're gonna be ordering 6 desserts. Just make
Exactly.
sure. But I like the way you said that if you're preparing a meal, you can pace the meal out
Correct.
so that they can enjoy the effect of the cannabis.
Correct.
Wow.
There we go. So from here, we're just gonna grab our herbs. I'm gonna infuse it with our sauce back here.
This is where you gotta go bang allergy. You put some spices in.
Bang, allergy.
There you go. There you go.
Yes. So, which one did you use, Chef? Because we had several. We're using.
I used the lifter plus.
All right, the
This is
lifter.
what we
We use the lifter plus. We use the whole thing. I can't remember how much
Lifter Plus we got. But so let me tell you guys about Lifter Plus. And we are using this product from, it's a Crazy Eights product from Mr. Hemp Flower. So this, let me tell you about this Delta-8. This Delta-8, I started seeing it come out, people talking about Delta-8 over the last few weeks or so. When I got ready to find Delta-8, because we don't carry flower in our brand right now, I couldn't find it. I could not find it anywhere. And so so let me tell you a little bit. I think I already told you a little bit about Delta-8, but let me tell you about this particular product from Mr. Hemp Flower. He describes it as, pull this up right here, maybe possibly, a body high. And so we kind of talked about that. I don't know what a body high is, but I guess we're going to figure that out today.
Shortly.
We'll be figuring it out shortly. Let's see. So this has 5.6 milligrams of Delta-8. No, it doesn't. 53 milligrams of Delta-8, 15.1% CBD. And so what they do with this flower is they grow it. And then they, when Delta-9 is oxidized, it turns into Delta-8. And so it calms down a little bit. So what they do is when they grow the hemp flower, they create this spray of Delta-8 and they spray it over their strain. So if you're a pot smoker, you might be familiar with Gorilla Glue, Girl Scout Cookie, some of these other strains.
Now wait a minute. You almost slipped into the inject Clorox. You mean there are nicknames for different kind of pots?
They're different strains.
So Gorilla Glue is a nickname. Like, don't run down to Home Depot.
No, you don't
expect to get THC.
No.
Or don't grab a Girl Scout and ask her for her cookies because
there is no. That's not what we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
This is they're strains of marijuana, and they're known to kind of, every strain has it does its thing.
Now, is the same true for CBDs and THC-8s?
Some CBDs, you can get them in these different strains as well, but it's not going to make you high. It's gonna make you relax. I always tell people, they're like, oh, I didn't feel anything. I was like, well, you probably did. You just didn't feel what you were expecting to feel. So, and CBD doesn't make you high. It's gonna.
I've always heard it described like getting out of a really good long warm bath at a spa when you don't have to work the next day.
That's a great way to describe it, Eric. Because I remember when I started, I sampled all the products when we were trying to select products for our line, and I can remember trying the full spectrum gummy, and it felt like a wave of just relaxation coming over me, and I was like, okay, this is gonna work right here. And I slept really well because that's what my body needed. I think that the products give you what your body
But it doesn't
needs.
impair your ability to go to work or drive.
No.
So it's like the perfect Christmas gift for those moms who have been turned into homeschooling moms. Then about by Thursday, they're like, I need to get out of
By
here.
Wednesday, they're drinking wine out of their Yeti. Yeah, they just need a couple of gummies and some CBD.
And what is the age range for gummies?
They must be 21 and older.
To purchase or use?
To purchase, you have to be 21 and over. There are a lot of studies out right now looking at using CBD with kids who may be attention deficit, and I've talked to some parents that they've been doing their own research. I think if you're a parent and you decide you want to use that as a mode of I can't use the
Therapy.
word treatment, but in a, you know, to help, then I think that's up to the parent. But if I can't sell it to them, the parent would have to purchase it for that child. And I always recommend that you talk to your doctor before you start any of this. What you may find is a lot of them are totally unaware of what CBD is. They don't know very much about it. They're just now starting to teach about the endocannabinoid system in medical school. We all have an endocannabinoid system that that cannabis works with the receptors in our body. And so depending on what your particular ailment is, then you want to choose a product that will work well for you. So that was a good question about the kids. If you have,
So when you say endo,
so it's just like your
like you gotta talk to me like I don't know.
It was like,
I just thought I was coming for lunch.
that's why he needs to become a member, right, T?
Oh, you're not even a member?
He won the sweepstakes and he got to come along. He
But
won the
there's people
sweepstakes.
that may be deciding to become a member and
Yes.
get caught up.
So when you think about the nervous system, you think about the musculoskeletal system, you think about the gastrointestinal system, right? There's also an endocannabinoid system. I think I said that right. And so the endocannabinoid system is made up of different receptors in our bodies that talk to cannabis to make it work well for us. That's my explanation of how it works. And so we all have that system in our bodies. And so when we start using cannabis as for wellness, right? So we talk about CBD for health, not high. When you use it for wellness, it taps into those receptors. Now, there are a lot of people that use just regular street THC, and they will tell you it helps with their anxiety. It helps with their pain. The government they have 2 patents on cannabis that go back to, I think, the Reagan years. So this isn't something like somebody just had a great idea saying, hey, let's start selling CBD to everybody. Let's start doing this with cannabis for everybody. I think that the government, they've known for a very long time that it is it's beneficial and can be very beneficial to your body if you have certain ailments. So right now there's a lot of testing. I think there's been testing on dementia, right? If you have dementia, they've been giving it to cancer patients to help them regulate their appetites. So, I always tell people, do your homework. When someone first told me about CBD oil, all they said was, take the oil, but no one actually spent any time trying to educate me about why I needed to take it, what it was going to do. My thing was, I don't do drugs, right? I don't do drugs. And so as I started learning more about the benefits of CBD, I tried my first product, and it didn't work for me. It made me sick. No, my second product, actually my first product was a pain rub that worked exceptionally well. So then I decided I wanted to try a tincture, which is what the oil is called, tincture, TINCTURE. Got it off Amazon, because I get everything off Amazon. And it didn't work well for me. Actually started having a lot of side effects. It was a low dosage. Went to the doctor. Doctor actually thought some other things were going on. Sent me to a specialist. He was like, what are you doing? What are you not doing? And I really didn't want to say that I tried this CBD.
And I said, well, the only thing, because by the time I got to the second doctor, all the symptoms had stopped because I stopped taking the CBD. And I told him that I'd been taking it, and he said, oh, this particular doctor was, he was a proponent for CBD. And what he told me was, you've got to use quality products. You can't get them from the gas station and Amazon. And I was like, oh my God, how did he know? Because I didn't tell him I got it off Amazon. And so probably later on, I guess the earlier part of this year, I really started learning more and more about it. So much so, decided to birth Bhangology, because there are people just like myself who, one, they don't want to talk about using CBD because they don't want to be judged, because they don't know that CBD is not THC. They're not sitting around getting high. They're actually working on their pain. There are people that I know who've had surgeries and they can't take the prescription drugs anymore. And so you've got to do your homework. You've got to learn about how it's going to work for you. You've got to have a talk with your doctor. You've got to, I got a question.
What you putting on that?
I learned about food. People start putting things on my food. I need to know what it is. Okay, we're going to use the Scratches Gourmet Seafood Seasoning right now. You know, so I'm going to season all of the seafood with this right here. You know, get a good look at it right here.
Get good looking at this camera.
I don't know where the camera is. I can't.
Right here. Yeah.
Oh, right there.
So Aaron got sidetracked. Aaron's like, hey, wait a minute, he's putting something on your food. Aaron, you can't throw me off like that. I can't remember what I was talking about. But anyway.
Quality control.
Quality control.
What kind of oils do the teacher?
Tinctures. So these
is it
are,
like is it a plant oil or is it a?
No, so it's actually, so you saw how the chef was manipulating the flour. When this hemp is grown, so it's grown in the fields, and they take it through its process to get it into liquid form. This is CBG, so it's an isolate. And they may add it with a carrier oil, which may be fractionated coconut oil. Let's see, I think this one is fractionated coconut oil. But a lot of places let me also say, our products are made in the USA. The products are grown here, they're made here, all parts are USA. Some products, they will tell you, well, you know, some parts of our products are from China, or 10% of our products are made in the USA. Well, which 10%? So it was very important to me that we use a product that was all made in the USA. So they may mix it with a fractionated coconut oil and then add the CBG to it, or the CBD, or the CBN to the product to create the tincture.
Question.
Yes.
So is it possible that I could cook with that oil? Or it's like searing these scallops and shrimp?
So let me tell you about that. So Chef asked if we could cook with the CBD oil, and you absolutely can. Now, what CBD does, if you smoke the pot and you get a little too lifted, if you have some CBD oil, the Bhangology Premium Full Spectrum CBD oil, it will kind of mellow you out. It will bring you back down. I had a friend that said they ate too many they ate too many Rice Krispie treats. Someone had made Rice Krispie treats and they ate the whole thing. And I think he told me he was probably high for like 2 days. And I was like, oh my God, intentionally? He was like, it was crazy. I said, well, if you had had some CBD, you probably could have cut that time in half, right? So yes, definitely, Chef, you can we'll be using our CBD to, and I cook with it all the time. I'll add it to whatever, if I'm fixing vegetables, I'll take the CBD, I'll add it to it. You can actually buy CBD infused olive oil, but why? If you go ahead and you purchase your own tincture, then you can use that in your cooking as well.
People add it to their tea, their coffee. There's so many different things that you can do with it to get it into your body. So, how are we looking, Chef?
I need one that has some oil.
Oh, I'll go get you one.
Actually, there's one upstairs in my room. Yes, these are the samples that are empty because I've used them.
Do you by chance have any other type of oil, like just regular olive oil or anything?
I do. In the pantry, I've got olive and I think avocado.
Either or then.
Okay.
Either or.
Yes, we use a lot of different types of oils. We use grapeseed, we use olive, and we use avocado.
All of those.
So yes, okay, that's the corner of avocado, but there's some olive in there too. So are you guys enjoying this? We're literally just hanging out today. We are hanging out. The food looks great. Can you guys see the food? It looks amazing. And can y'all still hear me?
That's great. See, I want this. Yep.
That's
the white wine vinegar.
yeah, it's the fat bottle, Aaron.
This is another vinegar.
My mother told me you don't go in women's pantries or women's purses.
He's like,
The
where
purse
is
for
it?
sure.
Right.
The purse for sure, but
The
the pantry,
pantry.
you got to go in there.
Right. I started doing like my mama said. Now, if I gotta go and find it, I'm gonna beat your tail. So, yes, Alex, here we go. All right, here you go, Chef.
There you go. Beautiful, beautiful.
It's gonna be cooking with that. Allie and Roxy said he's the best chef ever. I know the food is going to be excellent. Yes, let me tell you, whenever I watch him cooking online, I want to go and lick the screen because it just even if it's something I don't eat, I'm just like I want those oxtails. I want that whatever. So y'all hear that?
That's that rosemary.
That's a is that the real rosemary?
That's the real
Oh.
rosemary.
So what other questions do you guys have? What other questions do you have?
I'm learning. I'm just learning.
Eric's like, I'm learning. So we've got Tasha Good here, and she is a founding member. Tasha, tell us about why did you become a founding member?
It's more curiosity for me. I do events, and I know like cannabis focused events, like CBD events are becoming more popular now. So I wanted to be more educated about the different products and also how they may benefit me with different ailments I have. I run a lot, so the oils and the rubs and stuff like that. So I had various reasons why I was here, and I wanted to support my friend's business as well.
So what have you used so far?
I have done more so edibles. So this will be my first time having kind of like pure CBD.
So yeah, when you say edibles, what is that in the product line? Like
So
the gummies?
gummies are considered edibles. Yeah, gummies. I mean, and people make brownies. Those are considered edibles. Anything you can eat. So, are we having edibles today, Chef?
Those are the other.
So when you think of your edibles, is it not part of your daily routine?
Oh, no, it's not part of my daily routine.
So
No.
like if you run and you've got bad knees, it's like, get me an edible.
That's what I may start doing now. Especially like hearing everything you said today as far as you can take it daily. I know
Yeah.
with creams and stuff you can rub it on, but I didn't know there was something that you can ingest,
Yeah.
daily to kind of help with all your ailments.
If you take it every day, it's gonna minimize the pain. I've been having something going on with my foot, and I've been doing a combination of the CBD and the CBG, and rubbing it down really well. And so I'm able to jump around. I'm able to play golf. Now tonight, it's gotta make it till I get to the doctor in 2 weeks. So, but yes, if you take it daily, you have chronic pain. So people with chronic pain, people who have that nagging pain all the time, then they need to take it. Take it every day, get it to your system. You may back off a little bit, but there are people who take it every single day, just like a vitamin. It's considered like a supplement.
That oil smells so beautiful.
It smells so good, guys. I wish you could smell what we smell in this kitchen. It smells so yummy. Type in the chat. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? And are you enjoying this episode of Bhangology Brunch? Bhangology Brunch. Thanks for joining us. You know, when you tell people you're doing a cooking episode, they're like, well, dang, we don't get to eat. Well, but you get to learn, right? Because you may decide that you want to create this for yourself, or why even try to create it for yourself? I'm all about the DF line done for you. Just call chef, and he'll come to your kitchen with his seasonings and prepare
Correct.
a meal. So tell them how they can connect with you.
You can easily connect with me. You can go to your Google search and type in www.scratchescatering of Atlanta. You type that in, you're gonna see my webpage will pop up, and voila, you have a spot where you can actually reserve catering, and you can actually also buy the seasonings on there.
So tell us what that is again.
It's www.scratchescatering.
Scratch, like
Scratches.
okay.
And the way the name was derived because everything is prepared from scratch.
Oh,
I like that.
Scratches Catering ATL.
Of Atlanta.
Oh, we're gonna put that on the banner. I hope I have it spelled right.
SCRATCHS or apostrophe S of Atlanta.
All right, let's see.
Let's see.
Scratches Catering of Atlanta.
CATER.
Oh. All right. So what else we need to know? What else are we
And
putting
the thing
with this?
is, now this CBD oil that I'm using, it's my first time ever cooking with it. And I can actually smell the difference between that oil and the olive oil. And I only put a little bit in there, so it's going to be very delicious. With this meal,
We can't wait. We cannot wait.
it's going to be very delicious.
We cannot wait.
I know I
can't.
I'm hungry.
What about you, T?
I'm hungry too.
So, you know, I'm usually in the bubble all during the week. And on the weekend, I do something fun and exciting. I'm either going to play golf or I'm going to ride around 285. I don't know, I'm going to go shopping. I'm just not like ready to go and be amongst like a lot of people. And so, so this is my weekend thing here. We're doing this cooking, our cooking show for the month. We're we're participating in the film festival today, and I just feel a little nervous. I feel like we're gonna be doing a lot of giggling. I don't know if we're gonna giggle or if we're gonna be relaxed or
It might be both.
or we might just do both. I mean, I don't know. So we will definitely keep you posted on how we feel. And I know the food is going to be absolutely amazing, right? Food is going to be absolutely amazing. So, you know how they do on the cooking shows, right? When you're eating it, and we're like, oh my God, the food is so good. Yeah, I know you guys are going to be hating us, but we have to let you know how this food tastes. And then we're going to come back and let you know how we're feeling. So I want to go ahead and talk about this mini mobile MD kit again by Dr. Khadijah Rapp. She's an emergency room physician, over 20 years experience, and she sees so many people coming in the emergency room. She is sponsoring today's show, and she sees so many people coming into the emergency room that she decided to design the mobile MD kit. And so what's inside this kit, and Chef, you might need one of these when you're cooking, you know? What's inside this kit is some, of course, masks. The masks are everywhere. But the cool thing is that they're ear savers, because I guess people have like really big heads and the moves start hurting their ears, and so that helps. And then there's all kinds of bandages, forceps, and shears. I don't know if I'm qualified to use forceps. I don't know. Gauze, a wire splint. I know I'm definitely not qualified to use that.
You can use that if you jam your fingers. You just gotta.
I'm going to the. You know, everyone over the age of 50 needs, like I have an array of these for the knee, for the ankle, for the finger. These elastic bandages, they're in here. Gloves are in here. But let me tell you the thing that is so cool is if you are trained in CPR, where is it? There is a CPR single-use mouthpiece. So you can help save a life and still be safe, man. So here's a mouthpiece for doing that. And there's eye wash and hand sanitizer, and I'm never going to be able to get all this stuff back in here. Tears, artificial tears, Benadryl, electrolytes. So all great things. Stuff for burn dressings. So she says that she created this because people would show up in the emergency room with things that they could treat themselves. And so, so thank you, Dr. Khadijah, for sponsoring today's event. And if you go to the drkhadijahmd.com, or if you go to the mobilemdkit.com, you will be able to participate in her BOGO special that she's running right now. You can follow her on all places as Dr. Khadijah, Dr. Khadijah Rap on Facebook and Instagram. So, and if you want to be a sponsor of our next live broadcast, just drop me a note in the chat, let me know, and we will get you going. Hey, Bernice, thanks for joining. Yes, this kit is awesome. I keep the mini kit in my car. Even though I have a million masks, sometimes I get ready to go somewhere and I don't have a mask. I don't know why. I think that's what happens when you have like too many. And so, so I keep the mini kit in my car, and then I have everything I need in here for a small little accident. So how we doing, Chef? You looking good over here.
Almost ready.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna plate it. I know it's gonna be lovely. It smells so good. So guys, I know that you saw. I think he showed you. I'm going to show you again. We're using this flour from Crazy 8, Mr. Hemp flour. And so this is what it looks like. It looks just like the pop, right? This is Electra. And so when you order flour, so you can actually, there are people who have chronic pain. They actually, they prefer to smoke or they prefer to vape. I'm just not good at either, any of them. So it's like, I don't like it. So you order this, you have to have a grinder, and then you just, you roll it up. I do like the smell though. So I guess so Chef,
Yes,
if you're going to, because I've heard a lot of people talk about canna butter and canna oil. Can you take this if you're a baker, right? If you're a baker and you want to bake some brownies, some cookies, some donuts, we're moving into the holiday season. And some of y'all might need some of this to deal with families, because you got, some of you might need this. So can they use this? Do they have to take it through the same process, or is it a different process for making canna butter or canna oil?
Now, it is a different process when you're using canna butter and canna oil. I'm not the best baker in the world.
Yeah.
I can't stand it because you have to be so meticulous with it.
Oh,
You know, you have to have a lot of patience with it. You know, I like the high pace.
yes.
You know? I don't want to be able to just have this soft music playing and have time for it. I don't have that.
Yeah.
Now, I do have some bakers. When it comes to that can of butter and the can of oil, they will, they break it all the way down to a T.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I've never been disappointed with it.
And then, so from what I understand is the thing about using, I didn't put it back in the thing. The thing about using cannabis, whether it's a CBD type flower or if it's, if you prefer to use the THC flower, you have to be really careful in how you use that because you can use too much, just like my friend who had the Rice Krispie treat, ate the whole Rice Krispie treat because he said it was yummy, but he said he was high for 2 days. So, so you gotta, make sure that you are using a good process, that you understand, how to get that butter in or that oil or whatever the process is. You want to work with someone who knows what they're doing. I see plates. There are more plates in the dishwasher too. This is going to be so yummy. So we haven't had any alcohol. I just want you to know that because we want to feel the true effects of what we're eating. Because I was like, I'm going to make this big thing of mimosas. We're going to have mimosas. We're going to eat this faux pot meal. But we are on zero. All I had is green tea this morning and some peanut butter pretzels. Don't judge me. But so it's gonna be good. So you said how long should it take? So Chef, you said how long should it take to kick in?
About 30 minutes. About 30
minutes. Kick in. So 30 minutes to kick in. I told y'all I usually do stuff on the weekend, so this is my activity. So I have nothing to do today, but lounge and eat and lounge, watch. Film festival. So y'all see those plates? He's getting those plates together. So make sure you go to Scratches Catering Atlanta. Scratches. Can somebody put that in the chat? I just could not get it to come out right. Scratch. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna put the thing up here. Thank you, Eric. That's why you need people to help you out. Scratches Catering, and you can learn all about. Our chef. So our chef is he's actually from my hometown. Well, he's from around my hometown. He went to school in my hometown. He's a Southern boy, originally born in Couplet, Georgia. That's how we say it, Couplet. And
correction, I am from Albany, Georgia.
Well, your thing don't say that. It says
well, see,
that's to throw people off.
Yes.
Oh.
That's where my origins come from.
Lord, see. So he is in the FBI and he's in the witness protection program. Obviously, he's like, wait. I am from Albany. So because I was like, when he went to so scratch all of that. What you gonna do with these people? So he is from my hometown, Albany, Georgia, and I saw him. I don't know. I think I was just scrolling through one day, and I was working on planning our monthly sessions for our members, and I saw him online cooking, and I can't remember what he was cooking that day, but it was amazing. I do remember asking him, "Do you ever use the air fryer?" And he was like, "No." No. Oh, he was making Brussels sprouts. That's what he was making. He was making Brussels sprouts, and I had just learned how to make Brussels sprouts in the air fryer. And I remember asking him, and he was like, "No," because he's a real cook, right? I just play one in his kitchen. So I started following him, and I reached out to him, and I was so happy I said, hey, when we get ready, I'd love for you to come and do a segment. You cook with cannabis. He said yes. And I was like, I'd love for you to come and do a segment with when we do that. We want to do something around cooking with cannabis. And so he said yes. The rest is history, and I'm so glad to share him with our members, with our tribe, with everybody. So make sure his website is on the screen now. Scratches Catering of Atlanta. Make sure you visit if you want to plan some type of meal. It doesn't have to be a cannabis meal. I would definitely say look him up. So also, if you like what you heard today, I want to know more.
You're like, hey, I want to know more about Bhangology. Then go to our website and visit Bhangology.com. You can learn about the membership. You can learn about all of the things that we're doing. You can check out the full description of all of the products. And place an order. I love packaging lovely orders for our customers. So remember, Eric Reed was here. He was our sweepstakes winner. So we didn't do a sweepstakes in October, but we did do a sweepstakes in September. And Eric was our sweepstakes winner. And so Eric
won. Eric, you gotta open them. Eric won a full spectrum bottle of gummies.
So what am I using this one for?
Whatever you want to use them for.
So when you say full spectrum.
So it's the whole leaf.
So it has
It's
CBD,
CBG, CBC, 0.3% THC. That's the law says. What the law says it can have. Yeah.
Okay.
So open up.
Well, I don't want to.
I don't want to be too high.
You open that door for the trick-or-treaters. I was thinking open the door and then that's a little too much trick-or-treater.
That's funny. So, look at the stuff you have in your bag, Eric.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm the worst giver because I don't want to get rid of it really quick. So how to get more Bhangology?
So,
all the questions I answered you had in the back already. Like discount codes, can it treat my kids, can it treat my pets?
so let's talk about that. Yes, we offer CBD for pets. That's the one thing I didn't bring up. We have CBD for pets, and so if your pet is, because pets have ailments too. You know, before my dear beloved dog died, he had a hard time getting up and down these steps. But if your dog has pain, or if they're just they need a little something to calm and let down, then we do offer CBD treats for pets, and so you'll see those on the website as well. So what Eric has in his hand, whenever you place an order, you will get a little thing that says "Thank you for choosing Bhangology" and about our story. You'll get to use for your next order. So if you're a founding members get 15% off all of their purchases. So if you're a regular member, just a customer, you can get 10% off. Okay. 10% off.
So if you were a founding member,
Yes.
you get 15% off all your future orders.
Yes.
What cost of membership?
Membership for founding members was $97. And so they get all of the rights. They get.
Okay, so I blew that. Day late, I'm sorry, Eric. Here we come.
But we are going to open it up again. I think we've got space for. Depending on how many pins I have.
we've got space for, I think, maybe 20 more founding members. And so in January, founding, we won't take any more founding members, but membership will increase.
And with membership, you get 10. What do you get off?
So with membership, you get 15% off all your products and gear. You get
So this would cost.
this costs $59. This bottle is $59. The isolate is $49.
So 10% off. You're saving about $5-6
Mhm.
every order.
Mm-hmm.
So it pays for itself.
It pays for itself.
I haven't had the food yet. I'm still trying.
So you get the discounts. You get discounts off the gear. You get sessions. You get access to some of the physicians that are in our community that come in and talk about CBD. You get access to our back end where we have a lot of resources that go in depth about CBD, how to use CBD, anything you can even imagine. We'll have teaching videos back there. We actually have a schematic for Bhangology. So if you come in and you absolutely know nothing about CBD and its properties, you can log into the back end of the site, the members only area. It's exclusive, and you can watch the video about how you can track your growth and your knowledge. I believe that when it comes to putting things in your body, that you want to do your homework. You want to know, how do I best make this product work for me? And you want to use premium products. You don't want to use gas station products. You don't want to use. I can't vouch for those products. What I can do is vouch for our products and the folks that make our products. So, oh wow, how are we doing, Shannon?
We ready for that?
All right, so guys, he's played up. I'm gonna get off the screen so you can see this. He is plating up, and look at that. Look at that. Oh, about to lose. Looks like about to lose a scallop. I don't think it.
Okay.
It came back.
Okay. Hold on.
Ooh. Look at that. Look at that.
We messed the plate up. Yeah. So yeah, this is your very first plate. You have your what is it? Squid.
Yes.
Your shrimp, your tiger prawns, basically, your scallops, and your
Octopus.
Let's see, tentacles.
Tentacles.
So, who has the first plate?
Ladies, of course.
Ladies, of course. Okay, now we'll come over
See, it's
here.
like real restaurants. You change out the plates.
I know.
So, baby, I'm gonna come on over here and plate them all up.
All right, so the chef is plating up. He is getting everybody situated. Yep. Getting everybody situated. No, because my finger was in the way. That looks absolutely amazing. And so, okay, he's plating that one up.
Gotta get it squared out. Well, you ladies are the only ones that's eating the shellfish here.
Yes. So T, you go ahead and
overload of. There you go.
Yes. So you go ahead. You're gonna be the first one to taste because we're eating. I'm gonna eat mine last. Because Eric doesn't eat seafood. So what do you think? What do you taste? Describe what you're
tasting.
It doesn't. I don't taste the flour at all. Like it's just it's flavorful, but you don't taste like the THC
Okay.
for the CBD.
Okay. Okay. Does it taste different?
Not really. Maybe just minor difference, but it doesn't taste. It's not. It's just. It's like a different seasoning. I don't know how to explain it, but
Okay.
it doesn't taste like. If you gave it to me, I wouldn't think there was THC or CBD in this. I would just think that there was additional seasonings added to it that I maybe didn't necessarily use at my house.
Okay. Okay.
So,
All right. All
or seasonings
right.
I wasn't accustomed, but it's very good.
All right. Can you taste the rosemary? Ooh.
I taste everything.
Now that's a good meal when you can taste all the flavors. You can taste all the flavors.
He's saucing now.
He's saucing. So this
I'm
is
just
Eric.
happy to be sitting at a
Eric,
table.
Eric was a bad boy, so he gets no sauce. So Eric doesn't eat shellfish, and so the chef is he doesn't even get any food. So the chef is preparing him, preparing his without the shellfish so that he can experience it as well. And so
And the sauce is a wine base.
a
Now, why
chef
did I do
after my own heart. So if you are allergic to shellfish or you don't eat shellfish and you're like, oh, I'd love to experience that meal, the chef can come up with an alternative for you. And that's what you want. And chef, you also do meal prep too, right?
Correct, I do, yes, ma'am.
So tell the people about that.
So my meal prep, I'm new to it. Tried to stay away from it because I was a little nervous, but it's pretty simple. I love doing it. Right now I have 2 clients that have a particular diet that they're using called an HCG diet,
Oh,
which basically they have to stay up under 800 calories a day.
okay.
So they have to be very, very strict about what they eat, the portions, and things of that nature.
Okay.
So if I can master that, I think I can do any type of meal prep.
Wow. So not only does he cook with cannabis, not only does he's a world renowned chef, but he also can help you get your life with this meal prep. Because y'all know y'all at home eating up all kind of stuff. And so it is time to get back on track and not be eating up everything in the kitchen.
Take control of your life.
Take control of your life. Take control of your life. So I'm ready to taste the food myself. So I'm going to set the camera down.
Correct.
Let's see. Put you back in the thing. See. Put this back in the thing. And I'm going to go taste the food. Put you back there.
I'm coming to you right now in 5.
Eric, he's coming to Eric. He's coming to Eric with his plate.
3.
All right, here you go. I love calamari. So he is taking Eric his plate.
Here you go, sir.
And I'm gonna add myself back to the screen. And so y'all know that I'm here for all of this. Let's see. Y'all see that? I don't know if you can see my plate, but it is absolutely beautiful. And let's see that steam? So I do taste a little, like you said, it's kind of like when I'm in Africa. They use all kind of seasonings in Africa, and it's like that's different. You don't know what it is, but you know it's different, and you can taste it.
but it's not something like but you can taste it. And it tastes like it's roasted. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. This is good. This is good stuff. Now the truth comes with the scallops. You know everybody can't make scallops. So let's see.
It's quiet.
Eric's not even talking anymore, y'all. Eric's not asking no questions. Oh yeah, this is delicious. So, that was our cooking with cannabis. And you guys hung in here with us for the whole hour and 20 minutes. This is amazing. So, stay right there. Yeah, I'll do it. So, we've got something for the chef.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, we do. So, the chef, we're going to present this. Come on over here. We're going to present him with an honorary member. Oh, he said, wait a minute, I can't go on camera. Wait a minute, I can't go on camera. I can't go on camera. Face shiny, we don't believe it. We're going to present him a letter with, he's an honorary member of the Bhangology Brunch. So, present him a letter with, he's an honorary member of the Bhangology Cannabis Society. Your Bhangology, and so you are in now. Rights and privileges of member and your Bhangology can. So you are all right. So guys, thank you for joining us. You are in. I hope that you enjoyed our. I hope that you hope you enjoyed our Bhangology brunch. I'm getting ready to go and eat. Make sure you visit Scratches Catering of Atlanta.com. Connect with the amazing chef Brandon Gadson. Make sure you visit the mini mobile MD kit and the mobile MD kit by Dr. Khadijah Rapp. Connect with her on social media. We'll make sure that we put the link in the chat later on. Visit our website, Bhangology.com. Make sure that you like our pages, subscribe to this channel, and be on the lookout because we're going to have some amazing Black Friday deals. So have an amazing rest of the day. We'll check back in and let you know how we're doing and make this day a bang. Bye-bye.